Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the deep playthrough of Microsoft Flight Simulator. We are on our way from Grand Turk Island in the Gakwa and Turk archipelago. Turk and Gakwa Islands. On our way to the Bahamas, Nassau. It's a little bit boring. The Caribbean is beautiful. And in earlier episodes while exploring it, I did see beautiful islands and watercolor like over there. But there's also a lot of water, which can become a little bit monotonous. We still have 313 nautical miles to go. So that is, I think, a little bit over an hour of flight time. So next episode I expect to land. And to explore the Bahamas, Nassau a bit, of course. So I am sitting back, chilling out and enjoying the ride. That is still a part of the... I'm actually not sure if that are also the Turk and Gakwa Islands. I will look it up. Maybe these are the West Indies or something. No. Yeah, I'm not sure how this group of islands is called. I think they are just separate islands. Crooked Islands, Ecklinds, Long Islands, Cat Islands. Flying past Pirates Well, Abraham Bay. Let's check out what Pirates Well is. That is to the northwestern side over there, of that island over there, I think. Mayaguana Islands. These are actually, I think, yes, according to the internet, this is all the Bahamas actually. west, Mayaguana. Pirates Well was the first fresh water found on the islands and used by pirates in the 1700s. Very cool. It looks beautiful, these islands. The pictures on Google. Alright, let's chill out at the back. Like casually lying on a chair. Warning, greasy substances are capable of spontaneous combustion on contact with oxygen. Do not smoke while oxygen is in use. Oxygen masks inside. Pull masks for oxygen supply. Alright. Not sure what that means. Is lipstick, is that greasy? Could that mean if lipstick is greasy, that if you put on an oxygen mask, that your lips may explode? So many questions, so little time. What that little thingy is. Probably an indicator that the door is locked or something and pressurized. You also have it in the back door. Back door is over here. Yes, you also have it in the back door. Stairs, max loads, 1 person. Cabin temperature, fan speeds. Press to close the door. Pretty low resolution. Remove cover, pull handle to open the door. Another little island. I think that may be yes, 2 little islands. Pretty sure that is Plana Keys. Yeah, Plana case. CAYS. And that's to the east of Crooked Islands. And then besides that, over there is Crooked Islands. And then to the right, we should be seeing Samana Case. That's this one. Ah, we're actually flying over Samana Case. There it is. Slowly but surely making our way towards the destination. This is a pretty long flight. That is Crooked Islands. flying over Samana Cay. And man, this is going slowly. But it does give a good feel of real life flying. Seems to be some airflow mimicked over there to the side of the plane fuselage. Not sure whether that's a graphical glitch. Yeah, probably it is. Any inhabitants on Samana Cay? I don't really see an airstrip. I do see a beautiful beach over there, in that little bay over there. Right about there, a couple of palm trees. I could live there for some time, I'm pretty sure. Maybe build a little hut on that mini island over there. For the rest, not much going on Samana Cay. Nature, just the way I like it. Right, and now we have another stretch of sea coming up. But the final destination is in sight. "213 nautical miles to go." Next island we will be flying over will be Rombbb Islands. Pretty cool name. They all have cool names, these islands, I must say. I think that is like a card used for minor deviations of the magnetic compass that can differ per compass build and installation location. There can be a minor deviation, and that is then written down on it per degrees, like 0 north per 30 degrees increments. So you go from north 0, 30, 60, then to east 90 degrees, then 120, 150, and south 180 degrees, 210, 240, west 270 degrees, and then 300, 330, and 360, you're back in north. And yeah, minor deviations, maybe 1 or 2 degrees, I guess, are noted there. But it's only a backup system, I would say. Because we have like GPS, which is most accurate, and there's also redundancy. We have 2 systems, 3 actually. Alright, let's quickly see if there's anything cool over here. Bearing. Right, nav source is nav 1. GPS. Nav 1. Right. Nav 1 seems to be working pretty good. I think this may be the navigation 1 Barts, and maybe this navigation 2, course 2. Wonder what happens if I put it to GPS. I cannot really select GPS here. The navigation display. Yeah, and the autopilot, I think, is also still working based on the heading, which we have over here selected and enabled, indicated by the white little dot here. So I wonder how you can have the autopilot be based of the GPS instead of navigation system. Whatever. What do we have here? Nothing. Sensors, nothing. Ah, you can also do a VOR. VOR2 GPS. If you change it over here, nav1. Ah, that's VOR1. VHF omnidirectional range. I think it's VOR means. This is the omni bearing selector. The primary flight display settings. Bearing 1 and 2 are off. That's the same as over here. There's quite a lot of duplication with these menus and what you have in here. Other settings, angle of attack is on. Let's just put it off. Altitude units, not working. Wind. I can also enable that over here. That's on. This is a good time to get to know this system a bit better. Altitude units wasn't working. Com 1. Back. This one didn't work. This one didn't work. Traffic insets. Doesn't really seem to work. Map settings. Not really working. This is zooming in or zooming out. That more or less are all the controls. It is indeed quite limited, it seems. There is some mods that enhances the G3000 Garmin system. But I'm a bit hesitant with those bigger mods, because if the game gets an update, yeah, I want to have the official update changes from the developers in all files correctly reflected. And if a mod overrides one of those files and doesn't incorporate the latest developer updates, then you're, yeah. And sometimes I prefer to have less mods and a fully updated game compared to more mods and a bit inconsistent all over the place, updated files or not. But this G3000 mod, I do think the developers of it are actually working together with Saba. It's some kind of cooperation. So they really do take it serious, and I think it is indeed the added value of the mods really outweighs any updates issues that may go along with it along the way. Anyways, let's see what this one does. Speed bugs. Right, this is the VR, VX and VY. VA is maneuvering speeds. VM is maximum speeds. Yeah, I'm not sure. This is just random, your own speeds, I guess, that you can set. Are they all on? I don't really see them. If you put them on, I don't see anything changing on the display. Restore defaults, back. Timers. Yeah, it's a bit late to start those now. Minimums. Yeah, I guess that's minimum altitude. That would be anywhere above 0 feet. Mean sea level. Settings, angle of attack is off. Wind, option 2. Com channel spacing. That's fine. And SVT terrain. Yes, I do like that terrain view better than just blue versus brown. That's the primary flight display settings. Then we have the multi function display. Orientation north. That's fine by me. I find that most intuitive. Weather. Inactive. kind of weather radar. And also some kind of weather radar. Back. Alright, flight director we already checked out. We are going towards Nassau Bahamas. Flight plan, also destination inserted, Linden, Bindling, activated, processes, departure, arrival, approach, airport, Linden, approach, VOR, transition, this is like one of those beacons. Sequence, Bruno, Muse, Orby. Alright, it can actually probably land all by itself. Arrival. Approach we already had, departure. Alright, that are procedures, aircraft systems, lighting configuration, that's how bright you want your lights to be. Pretty minimal, of course, as regards to systems. Speed box, we already checked it out. Waypoint info. This is actually very handy, if it gives also frequencies and stuff. Bearing, distance, elevation, time, fuel. Yes, this is a very handy menu, I would say. Nearest airports. I'm not sure what international means. Intersection. VHF omnidirectional range, 164 miles from Nassau, more or less the same what's over here. And non-directional beacons, they're all quite far, they're all approximately more than 25 nautical miles. Then we have Navcom, transponder, it's now set to altitude or something. I'm not really sure what that's all about. Maybe minimum altitude. We are now flying at 3,000, not at 1,200. Alright, COM1 standby, COM2 standby, MiG-1. Sure what MON is. Mono. No idea. Audios and radios. Here you can, I guess, insert new frequencies. You actually have. Hitting the 35-minute timer. Speaker. Alright, not sure what I just did over here. Marker. High sense, low sense, ADF. Automatic distance finder. I think that is. Music. Mute settings. Clicks on or off. Alright, not that much happening over there. I think this means transfer. So you transfer the COM1 with its standby. Pilot volume. Communications 1. Volume. Push squelch. Yeah, squelch. That's, I think, is decreasing background noise if you have a bad signal, I guess. That more or less is it, I would say. Alright, where are we now? We will be flying soon over what looks to be Cat Islands. Pretty sure that is Cat Islands, and I'm also pretty sure that we're going off course a bit. Right, I would like to go a bit to the left. Here we go. At least. Ask me. We are over here, and if we go straight ahead we will fly past where we want to go. So I am going a little bit, instead of 314 degrees we are going 310 degrees now. Let's see how that works. Probably I will be flying around the island anyways to explore it. But anyways, that will be in the next episode. We have 143 and a bit nautical miles to go. We are running at 240 nautical miles. And ground speeds actually higher, 271. So I would say that is a bit more than half an hour to go in the next episode. Guys, I hope you enjoyed. In the next episode we first will be flying over Cat Islands. Wonder how many cats there are, Cat Islands. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next one. For the meantime, do not forget, always do keep on gaming. See you later.